And to discuss the historic Indian election results, I'm joined now by Lalit Jha. He is the chief U.S. correspondent for Press Trust of India. Welcome to the show. First, I want to get your reaction to what we just saw in Shweta's piece about the Muslim minority viewing this win. How are they going to handle this?
See, the kind of vote and the BJP, yes, there are some apprehensions within the minority community, but as such was the case in Gujarat too. But over the period of time, those apprehensions were removed, and I'm sure those apprehensions would be removed when he comes to power and rules the country.
Well, this was a landslide victory, and two things that stand out in this election was how big of a win this was for Modi. It's the first time since 1984 also that one party has won a simple majority. What does that signify in the country?
It signifies the end of a coalition era. In the last 30 years, no single party had got a majority. And the people of India, the youth in particular, wanted to have a strong government at the center, because I think they were tired of a coalition politics where one coalition party used to pull up the leg of the main ruling party or the prime minister, so that they were not able to take any important decisions. Some of them say there was policy paralysis in the previous or the outgoing UPA government. So people of India voted for a strong government.
What does that say for the Indian National Congress? Is this the end of the Gandhi dynasty, the political dynasties that we've seen in the past?
No, not at all. In a democratic country, defeats and victory are part of a democratic system, and that's not the end of the road. The BJP, which is now in 1984, got only 2 seats in the parliament. Now it has got simple majority. So if the incoming government or the government led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi doesn't perform well, there are greater chances that it will come back to power.
I want to ask you about Modi himself. As a leader of Gujarat, he has had a lot of great economic success. Do you think he can replicate that on a national level and bring that same success to the rest of the country?
That's what he has been talking about, that he wants to develop the entire country as he had developed Gujarat, but he has also said that he is not going to replicate the Gujarat model on each and every state. Each and every state has the different needs and necessities, and he would develop those states, in particular the eastern part of the country, according to the needs of those particular states.
Looking internationally now, let's take a look at his foreign policy. What do you anticipate with his leadership, the relationship between India and China will be like, and the relationship between India and the United States? Because as we heard earlier in our show, he wasn't even allowed into the United States for quite some time.
Yeah, we haven't heard much from Mr. Modi on the foreign policy, but little bit of interviews he has given in the run of these election campaigns. He has indicated that few things. India is going to maintain its strategic independence. It will try to seek a strong economic relationship with its neighbors. It will try to have a peaceful relationship with neighbors, China in particular. China is a major trading partner for India, and when as a Gujarat Chief Minister, he went to China several times, and there is a strong trade relationship in Gujarat and China that has developed over the years. So you will see a strong trade and economic relationship, and also an effort on his part to resolve the border dispute between India and China.
How do you think India's neighbors are viewing this victory?
What I've seen today from various leaders of neighboring countries, they have all welcomed him. They want to work with him closely.
All right, thank you so much, Lalit Jha, correspondent at the Press Trust of India. We appreciate your insight.
Thank you so much.